Hi, I'm Claudia Lindby, and I'd like to invite you to join my free webinar about developing performance. At the webinar, I'll share with you key insights into the dynamics of performance and also look at some sources of friction that may get in the way of your performance so that you can increase the probability of you actually getting the outcomes that are important to you. It's been my business for the past 30 years or so to improve performance, both as an executive coach and team facilitator, and also as a business leader. And I remember a specific board meeting. We were sitting struggling with an organization chart, a reorganization following a merger that we were in. And of course I had a lot of input. And at a certain point my boss turns to me with a tired look in his face and he says, "Claudia, seriously, let's just get this done, okay? We're trying to fill some boxes in the org chart and you keep talking and talking about people. Now let's just get this done." And I know I said something to him that he did not appreciate. But I know that when we don't box people into the organizational chart, when we actually put people at the center of performance, we allow for a level of performance that's totally different, that is at a different level than what you'd ever get when you insist on boxing people in. It's simply in our nature. So sometimes what's important to you is not important to your boss or to the organization that you're a part of, and that creates friction. There's a lack of alignment that creates friction that will reduce your performance. And while friction is maybe invisible, the drain on your energy is very real, and friction arises all the time in organizations. You might recognize this situation. You really want your work and all the efforts you put into it, your best efforts, to result in some meaningful contribution. But day in and day out in the busyness, you just find yourself caught up in the hamster wheel, and it can be difficult to see how what you're busy doing actually has any meaning in the greater scheme of things. And you may miss that sense of purpose with what you're doing. Or you know that performance is really a result of collaboration and co-creation. And again, you run into ego agendas, silos, and turf wars. So often what's important to you may not be important to your organization or to the systems that you are a part of. Friction reduces performance and it drains energy, but there's solutions to that. There are ways to deal with friction, eliminate it, or at least navigate it. And if you want to know more about that, sign up for my free webinar.